Okay. I think
You
I'm
got a problem, man? Drink some bleach up.
Whoa.
Yeah, I tell you what, boy, that song is so fire. You're like a rugrat, like after that song.
That song is like the biggest hit ever.
I am, man. Mixtape dropping never.
I think I'm
You got a
live,
problem.
maybe. And don't mind us.
Throw your
We're just admiring a wonderful song. And hello everybody to more Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
got a problem, bitch.
Special thanks to my members who help support the channel. Dopey Poke, he is a member. He's going to be racing with me. Antonio, he is commentating right now as well.
Breaking ice block.
Sky?
Huh?
Your stream's very zoomed in.
Oh wow, it is.
Oh, look, a boner horse. I want.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, you faggot.
Antonio, let's not.
Sorry, Dan. Lightning struck this boner horse and then skeleton got it. And I wanted to ride a boner. But I obviously
I
couldn't.
don't know which thing I use. No.
I'm gonna make a remix of that song. Unicorns left my dad. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I use this one. I use the Gran Turismo 4 layout for this for some reason. That's the one I use. Alrighty. Sorry about that.
Unicorns.
That looks a little bit better. Okay, so online.
Unicorns.
Do a few races for about 30 minutes, y'all. Get my butt beat a few times. A lot of times.
Oh, hey, that's my job.
Every time.
Unicorns killed my eardrums.
Oh man, best
Scarlet,
song.
man.
Unicorns killed my girlfriends. That's what it's called, ain't it?
That's the band, yeah.
Oh, that's the name of the band. Okay.
See, you know it's gonna be good.
Oh man,
Bitch.
you know it.
Bro, you're.
Okay. I
Man,
think
her
I'm
head
in
was
the
like
thing now.
that. She was,
There's Dopey
her
Poke.
head was built like that.
Oh,
He has the same skin tone as most Scottish people.
Gross.
Gary. Gary makes me think of, if you've ever, y'all probably don't know this. I'm a teacher though, so there was an interactive site that I used for, especially when I taught science the last several years. It's called Brain Pop, and this character makes me think of Moby on Brain Pop, the little orange robot. It looks just like it, man. Anyway, nobody probably knows what I mean to talk about. But, yeah, let's see.
Oh wow, he does.
Oh, did you look it up?
Yeah, he looks just like him except with Homer Simpson eyes.
Yeah, and it's golden instead of orange. But generally pretty similar. Bless you.
Thank you.
What is up, Garrett?
Damn.
And Pika is also here. He's just real quiet, so.
Oh man, look at the pillar.
Pika did an interesting stream earlier on Twitch. Y'all should definitely check him out. What was it called, Pika? It was Mario 64
Crowd control.
Crowd control. Yeah, it's kind of like an interactive thing, isn't it? Where people, like the chat, can have a they can have an effect on the player.
Yeah.
How does your Minecraft stream from 6 days ago have almost 2,000 views?
Does it?
1.7k views. Streamed 6 days ago.
Jeez. I didn't even stream this last Monday. I think that's the only halfway popular thing on my channel that I even am actively doing. But
Wait, what? Well, how long is it?
1.7k views.
I just got tied up on Monday and didn't. Hey Garrett, I'm good. How are you?
Oh yeah, 1.K7 views.
1.K7.
Or 1.K. Yeah.
Dang, Moby, he's going, man. Jeez.
1.7K. Jeez, Sky, you were blowing up.
Dang, Scarlet, she taught me well.
What dumbass? You walk up, you got a problem, bitch. Throw your hands up. And what is Grandpappy doing in that song?
Ah! Dang, my camera screwed it.
Something weird's going on with my controller, I think. Either that or it's just been so long since I played this.
My camera keeps making me look in reverse.
What's up? It's you against me.
This shit is 101.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Yeah, but John, shut the fuck up!
Dopey Poke knows of the funniest stuff, man, I tell you.
I have way too much spare time.
You ever watch a Noah's food review?
No, you're just amazing.
Oh, you too.
Guy, we haven't watched a Noah's food review video in a while.
We haven't.
I don't think anything beats cooking a steak with a lighter on the rim of a toilet.
That one video, hot dogs and peaches.
Yeah, I was gonna quote it. Yeah. And remember, guys, don't mix the hot dogs with peaches. It's like the more you know.
Yep, who would have ever guessed? Like,
gonna
I
get that
totally
microphone
would have
going.
thought that would be a great combination.
Why did his house always look? His house was like dirty as shit.
Hey, danger dude.
So people that aren't members can join the races, right?
Not to sound like a self-promoter, but hopefully you can stick to this and do an entire Let's Play the original Colonial Wars. This
I've
one.
heard of that game.
Oh, have you, I haven't heard of that game, but do you have your own channel, Garrett, where you do stuff? If so, I did not know that. Are you in our Discord? You can post your stuff and show and tell on our Discord.
Let it blow, let it blow, let it blow.
Feel free to self-promote all you want.
Why I think ugly people should die.
Thank you, Danger Dude.
Golly, that was intense, man. Thank you, dude. Danger Daddy just joined. Alright, who should I pick now? So many characters this game I haven't.
I know.
Geez, I only have a little over half of them unlocked.
And there might still be more to come. Let me check, actually. Oh, I guess not. That's a shame.
Let's see. Change to... Oh, this track that I always suck on.
I'm killing, I be rocking no dreadline. I will throw myself. Like, Jesus Christ.
Professional singing ability.
You either win or you lose. What's up?
How many times have you listened to this?
I just remember.
Word for word.
Exactly. Has a good memory.
Or good music taste.
Totally.
I want to hear the ballad version. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know me. Violins.
Oh my gosh. Getting a new emote commissioned. Cool. Have you reached Danger Daddy? I didn't know. Did you reach affiliate yet on your channel? I didn't know. Which even if you're not affiliate, you still, the emotes are still nice. So go ahead and have.
Wow. It does not take long to get bad at this game.
Oh, you think you're bad?
I'll try
Lit.
hard, man. I've been knows, please. Where's the button to knife Nemesis? I'm not used to this anymore.
Speaking of Nemesis, haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's got his own server, but I don't think he's very active even on that.
I don't think he is either.
I think his life's pretty crazy.
I think I recently checked on his server, just out of curiosity, and didn't really see much on it.
Hope he's well.
Yeah, likewise. Shoot.
Hard time for all of us right now.
Yeah.
Ninja dude, you're so lucky.
Check this out.
I think the last time I played this, well, I know the last time, I don't know why I said think. The last time I played this was with y'all, the last time I streamed it. I don't even know when was that.
3-4 weeks ago?
It's been
Last time I played it as well.
more than 2 weeks, I think. 'Cause I don't think I know I didn't stream it last week, but I don't think I streamed it.
No. Yeah, 3 or 4 weeks. I think 4. Oh, he's an assistant manager video now? That would explain it. Hello, totally rad. That's a pretty great name.
Oh, I made it. I did not think I was gonna finish. Hey, good to see you, totally rad. Been missing you. Been quite a while. Hope you're doing alright. Not an affiliate yet, Danger Dude. Loki, haven't played this for ages. You're gonna be rusty as heck when I go back to all the ghosts. Oh man, you think you're rusty, Video Nut? I never was not rusty.
You got a problem.
There's something beautiful about Rust, though. It's one
That's
reason
so
Mars is one of my favorite planets. It's just
You
filled
got a
with
hairline,
rust.
bitch. Throw your ring.
Supplies, boys.
Hey,
Look at
Video
you.
Nut.
I thought you
If you
were
were against me,
gonna Team America on you.
America, fuck yeah.
Danger Dude
Not too
and
much
Tuz
totally.
already played that joke on me back on my Minecraft world, so yeah, I've had enough of it.
What, Team America?
No, you don't understand. So Tuz dared us to be like, all right, if you're gonna be funny with America jokes, say the first thing that comes to your mind. 3, 2, 1, and then Danger was like, and then he screams, "Vagina!" Fuck
Whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Points will tell you how many points you have. The most, you can use the points for the giveaways, which are usually on the Thursday streams. I will definitely have to stream tomorrow because I didn't stream last week on Thursday.
Low key, Sky, I've not been able to join for those streams since I work.
But it'll tell you how active you are. Like, it'll show you how many hours. And those points you can use, for the... You can also do exclamation point boss if you have at least 5 points, and you can get a lot more points from those boss battles. If you defeat the boss.
Hey,
that is. If you
Hey,
indulge
Video
in
Nut. Sorry, my internet was being dumb.
But like, y'all can join and help me with the boss battle and get more points.
Bosses
If
are
we
always-
defeat
Let's
the
fuck
boss.
that boss up.
The more people who join, the more likely you are to defeat the boss. And there are multiple different bosses. Each one
you must-
has a different amount of loot and stuff. And it's a
You must
little
have
more difficult to beat, or easier to beat.
you must have about 30 of them now.
Yeah, I think around that. It's been a while since
I did change to doing something completely different because the emulator for Pokemon White was being dumb.
Desmond. Was that
All
the
right,
emulator?
let's see who wins.
Yeah, the DS emulator was being dumb.
Desmoon, was it that emulator?
Yeah.
You know, Sky, if you were to want to try to do the power slide and reserve crap, this is a really good track to practice that and learn it.
Yeah, I'm good at drifting around corners,
You just haven't figured out the reserve system.
but I don't know how to like I have to let off the gas to drift in it to change directions.
Not necessarily.
And if it's a straight area, I can't power slide.
You know, if you want to continue the drift, you can actually just hop and then return to your drift to keep boosting.
Really?
Yeah, like after you do it, you can just, after your 3 boosts, you can then hop and then hold your line.
You haul.
So if you want, yeah, like after you do your 3 boosts, if you hop again, you can do another chain of boosts. And that's how you build reserves. Like that's the basics. You just have to understand. You just have to understand the counter steer and the, you know, in steer.
Dr. Robotnik. Oh, looks like we defeated Dr. Robotnik.
We don't.
Oh, you had 10 points, yeah. So you had enough points to join the boss battle, and so you got. Now you have more points. Totally red. So now you had 10 points. You spent 5, so you went down to 5, but you got 23 from the boss, so now you have 28 points.
Oh my god!
And basically, the longer you watch, the more your points build up. You get 1 point for every 5 minutes, I believe. Once you reach 2 hours of watch time, you'll get 2 points for every 5 minutes. So, your
You know,
points will
Liam,
accumulate more and more.
Because of you, it makes me want to do like my own little explanation of reserves, because I feel like thanks to you and Alyssa, I'm up to that point of where I can start teaching the basics. Because I don't know, after beating those oxide ghosts, well, excluding Nitro Kart, I just have that sense of going up another step on the skill ladder.
Yeah, you should.
Well, it's on easy.
Oh, the ladder never ends.
You know, like, as I've complained before,
Oh no.
I just think the thing I don't like about the whole, but I'm never gonna understand with reserves and just the counter steering, is just how the fuck you can use speed. Because the counter steer, it's slippery and it just sucks. Like, aren't you a speed main or are you a?
Yeah. It's been so
How
long
do-
now that I can't. I couldn't go back to turn now. It'd be too weird. It's just you play
Oh,
with
God.
it long enough, you just get used to it, you know.
I can't. When I use turn, the counter steer and the regular steer, it's too much. Like, I don't know why anyone would play turn. Maybe if you're talking OG CTR, perhaps, but in this version, the turn is just horrible.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tuz. Well, I'm
Tuz.
glad you're here while you can be. We're only going just a little bit longer anyway. This is probably one of the shortest streams I've ever done. But my streams in general just have been getting really short. Like, I think several of my last Kingdom Hearts streams have all been less than an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have been. But that's not all. We're gonna jump to Minecraft after this.
I'm going to take a little break though for Minecraft.
Yeah. Low key.
Sure, dude, love this track.
This is a really good track to practice your drifting.
Oh yeah.
The thing I've not figured out is how the fuck does the wall method even help you? Like, would that just
I'm not-
stall you? Or is
I'm
that
not
just
sure
over
either.
nerves?
I'm not. You talking about the glitch where you glide
Yeah,
over the wall? I
yeah,
don't
the
do
wall.
it because
Yeah.
it's too specific. Oh great, I've lost 5.
Like, it's not like, oh, it's specific, but I just don't understand, like, the physics of why it
Well-
makes you go faster.
There's a technique in the game called speed ghosting, and what that means is basically driving into a wall. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. pushes you onto the track, and you keep getting that push. It's hard to explain, but if you just imagine like pushing against a wall and it pushes you away, such as the physics
Yeah.
of the game, it's faster than blue fire. So I can't do it. Only certain tracks let you do it. The easiest one to do it on apparently is Nina's Nightmare, but I still can't do it.
I forget which track I'm stuck on in the Nitro Kart section. It's like this one with these guillotines swinging around.
Deep sea driving, believe me, I'm well aware.
Oh no, I got deep sea driving.
Oh, well that's one of only two
I got-
hard tracks of all the
I got
oxide ones.
oxide on that.
Well, you've
the
only got
tunnel-
one hard one left.
Like holding reserves is fine, but just getting shocked by those guillotines just gets me every time. It's like that Mario Kart track, Koopa Cape.
Mm-hmm.
Because Koopa Cape had the tunnel where you could go fast, and then the sparks could screw you over.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
time
you're talking
zones
about
suck,
Thunderstruck.
cause time zones, man.
But then the one with the pendulum, I think it's the pendulums. It's raining.
Lots of thorns,
I think so.
electric guitar music going crazy. Two giant stone goblins try to hit you with a hammer.
At the
very
end, yeah, they try to
that's-
crush you.
It's Thunderstruck.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, that is a tricky track.
I got entropy. I still haven't gotten oxide. Like for laps, I can stay in front of them, but I always screw up the timing of those hazards, and that always kills me.
Congrats on winning, Dopefoot.
Thank you.
Like, I think that's the thing I hate most about doing the ghost. It's not just the ghost, it's just the hazards, because you gotta time it correctly.
Well, the thing about the ghosts that Alyssa once said, and she's absolutely right, is that when the ghosts are there, it's such a distraction because there's an added pressure on you to do well.
Because it's like you're racing. It's like you're racing another player.
Yeah, if you're racing your own ghost, no problem. But if you're racing, Oxide or Velo, it's just a little bit too much pressure.
Like if
Oh
you could
yeah, it makes
toggle
me
it
think
off,
of the licenses in the Gran Turismo games. Sometimes you can have the ghost on
Like,
that. It's like,
think
oh
on a
god,
mental
having
standpoint-
the ghost of the gold or whatever when you got to beat it. It's so
Like-
hard.
a mental standpoint, if you were able to like toggle it off so you don't see it,
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
like you would just be able to concentrate.
Absolutely.
I think that's always what kills me. It's like I have that add pressure. Oh my god, I must catch up to him. I just don't focus on. And then my other flaw that I know I have is keeping to the line on certain tracks, because the only focus I have is holding the fire, and I always go on the outside too much just to hold the fire,
I do
that's
the
what
exact
kills
same
my-
thing.
and that's what kills my time.
Oh yeah.
This one should be interesting.
And even though it's not a good strategy, like I've always in racing games, I've always been more comfortable on the outside line.
Mhm.
So I better like exit.
It's funny. A couple of us were playing Mario Party a week or so ago, and one of the mini games in it was a racing mini game. And I specifically remember as a kid I had so much problems with that mini game. So
Slot car derby?
Yeah, that was it. Yep, slot car
Yeah.
derby.
Oh, that one's pretty easy once you know how
Oh.
to do it. But if you go too hard on it, man, your car will spin out. It's best when you start seeing the tires smoking, kind of let off a little bit.
Yeah, I breezed through it this time, and I thank CTR for that. There was another racing minigame as well. I can't remember the name of, but I remember thinking I would have sucked at that if it wasn't for CTR. So even though it's just a silly kart racing game, the skills do transfer for sure.
Because it's racing physics.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Mario Party, so which game did you all want to get in on the action for? Because we're about to start too.
Which console are y'all playing on?
64.
64 emulator, playing it online. It's been very smooth so far.
I would rather do 1.
Well, we did just finish it, but we do have one more board to unlock, so we can always go back to it.
I'm more excited for the GameCube era, and I looked at reviews for the GameCube ones, and it shocked me that a lot of critics rated the GameCube Mario Parties to mixed reviews, like, 6 to 7.5. Because
Go on.
because I grew up the most with the GameCube ones, and visually, I just liked it. Especially Mario Parties 5 and 7. 4 and 6 I liked as well, but I just think the theming is what got me.
See, from what I've read, the most popular one on the internet is Mario Party 6. Yeah, GG Danger Dude.
You leaving, Tuz? Well, have a good night. Sleep
Take it
well.
easy, Taz.
6! I
Your vid is
agree.
shared.
I respect
I never-
6.
You can
I never
record
played it.
digitally. Sometimes you have to use your phone in the old CRT. This case was the latter.
I respect 6 for what it is, but it just felt like the lack of a story mode I just didn't like it. I mean, the story modes aren't like
I like
Essential.
7 really good, but 6 I've never really played.
7. When it comes to story mode, 7 was the weakest of the story
Yeah,
mode.
7
but
didn't have a good story at all. 4 was really good, in my opinion.
I loved 5s.
I loved 2 to 5 because that's the only ones I played.
The problem I have with 4, I've noticed with 4, I've always had problems with just outsmarting the AI. Like, I would always get so unlucky with 4. Especially with the items, because when it comes to Mario Party, I rely on items.
I had 5 for a little while, but I ended up giving it to my mom, but I don't know what happened to it. Because I bought them a GameCube so they'd have something to do.
Like,
Sweet.
not Tuz. Liam, I've been curious about how Mario Party 7 would work in the emulator because there's the 8-player mode. Like, I don't know how that would function, especially since on native console, 2 players would share 1 controller.
Well, I think Dolphin will have an option for a multi-tap or whatever it was called. I know that's what it was called in the PlayStation, but I don't know about the GameCube.
Yeah, because how epic would it be if we had like an 8-player clash on Mario Party 7?
That would be phenomenal.
I would just...
Oh yeah, Mario Party 7 had an 8-player mode.
Yep.
As much of a gimmick it was, I love the 8-player mode
Yeah.
twist. Because it's like, if it wasn't an 8-player minigame when you were on the board, whoever's turn it was on the team to be the leader would be the player to play.
Yeah.
Or for like Bowser and DK minigames, you could pick which one would play.
I'm really addicted to the playing online with friends at the moment. If it wasn't for Minecraft tonight, I would have suggested playing that. But I know a lot of people want to see Minecraft.
As a kid, I've always dreamed of I've wanted to organize like a friendly little just tournament on Mario Party 7, with the 8-player mode where, you play all the boards and whoever gets the most stars accumulated from all the boards is the champion.
Yeah.
But then, of course, in my eye, it'd be like you would turn off the bonus stars just so it's purely on skill.
Yeah.
But then my idea could be whoever won each round would get an extra star to the scoreboard. For the tournament score. So that way, when you won, you had an advantage.
So in other words, when we get to the GameCube ones, that's when I should invite you guys to the parties.
Oh my god. I don't know if Dolphin would even work on my laptop.
You'd be surprised. It's not as intensive as you might think.
I would just have to lower the graphics down a bit. So it'd be
maybe,
optimal.
Maybe, because my last computer was not good, and it managed to run Metroid Prime on Dolphin, which is quite an intensive game. Oh, is that how we're playing? Okay, I see how it is. Alright, Danger Dude. Alright.
Because when I tried to run Project 64, I did a test, I'd be able to run Ocarina and Paper Mario no problem, but whenever I would open OBS, it would slow it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
that's the
don't know
thing.
if-
Like, if I tried to record us doing anything like that, I'm sure. I don't know. You would think my computer shouldn't have any.
Yours
issue.
would, it's just mine doesn't. But I'm afraid with Discord open, it would also slow down. 'cause
Then, well,
Discord
last
also-
time though, what was it last time when we were doing Mario Kart 64? There was something that happened. Oh, it was when I was streaming it on Discord.
I was just
The music didn't play, but I looked that up. That happens in 4-player mode. I thought it was a bug as well, but it isn't.
Oh, I'm not thinking of music. I'm thinking of when.
I was watching. It was lagging for you.
Yeah, it was.
you're-
It was
because you
lagging
screen
really
shared.
bad. Yeah. So if I was streaming on YouTube or Twitch, I don't know if it would do that or not.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'd be happy to do the stream because I don't think I'm the host, so I don't think it would be a problem if I did it.
Better luck next time.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, but I'll be back
Okey
before
dokey.
I'll be back before you're ready to race.
Mario Party 9. Oh man, Mario Party 9 and 10 just. I didn't have 9. I have 10, and it was.
I heard
disappointing.
rumors that they bombed. Or am I wrong?
At the mall,
Okay.
it was crazy expensive, so it wasn't working at the time.
Back.
Yeah, 10. I don't know. They just ruined it, man. Like, I don't know. And 1 through 8 was fine. They kept the same mechanics, but
8
then,
was the final one I played.
Yeah, 9 is when they decided, oh, let's change things up. Why fix
thing
it?
with-
Why fix it if it ain't broke, man? Whatever works, keep doing it.
You know, with 8, my brother didn't like it, but I thought it wasn't too bad. It was the controls, you know, the Wii motion effect for playing Mario Party 8.
Yeah.
Having to shake the remote and just aim or hold sideways, which, to be fair, the Wii was weird in that way where you had to switch from aiming to not aiming. I don't know, like, I had a good childhood with the Wii, but I had a bad experience with my Wii, and it's a reason why I don't consider it, you know, an all-time favorite console. Because my console was defective, and it wouldn't run certain games. Like, I really wish I could send you an example, but because it was defective, it wouldn't read larger file games like Smash Bros. After a while, because it was too weak.
Look at Danger Dude throwing this massive disrespect using my favorite character on my favorite track. I'm gonna kick his ass.
And welcome back, Liam. You're just in
Who's
time,
your
I think.
favorite character?
Megumi, the blue-haired.
Oh, I don't see
Japanese.
her. I see Ripperoo and
Oh,
Tiger.
what? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm looking at your stream and... What the hell? Hold on, don't start. I'm gonna.
Oh, don't start. Shoot.
Well, you
It
can
won't
start.
let me.
I'm gonna take a quick photo of it just to prove I'm not going nuts. He's using Megumi on my screen.
Oh, he just now changed to her on mine. Huh. At the very end. That's
But yeah,
weird.
Liam. Now that you're here, I can tell you the story of my Wii.
Last race, by the way.
My Wii had a problem with reading discs, and it would be so loud while running the disc. And the Wii is known for being quiet as hell.
Oh yeah.
Like, it was so loud that we honestly had no idea what was going on. It wouldn't read games like Smash Bros. After a while.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
What sucked was we thought it was the broken disc, so I felt so bad for my mom. She got my brother another copy for her birthday, and once it was put in, it didn't work. And then right there, we
Hey,
realized.
BZ, welcome to the stream.
Right there, we realized
Hope you're
it's a
doing all
console
right.
issue.
Oh,
And we actually did a questionnaire on Nintendo's support site, and it turned out it was a defect, and it had to be sent in for a recall.
Oh, did you get an early? We.
It was one of the backwards compatible models.
Oh, so was mine. I guess I. Got
Yeah,
that.
it was one. It wasn't when it first came out, or it may have been an early model, but it just wasn't sold until a year later. So you know that happens with inventory.
Or maybe it's something to do with
hardware.
No. Well, I mean how like mine was okay and yours wasn't. Localization, maybe it was something to do with that, because obviously Europe always comes last.
Perhaps. Yeah,
Which
well, they
makes sense.
fixed it. They fixed it. Like, it was, you know, free repair, and ever since then, it's run so smoothly. Like, no issues.
That's good. It's quite unlike Nintendo.
Well, because it was a defect.
Even then, can be quite weird about that. I saw that danger, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I don't know if it was free. My parents may have just said it was free just to make us cheerful.
It really should have been.
And since it was, like, physically, there was no physical damage to the console. Like, we never did any damage to it. It was literally a internal failure.
Yeah, well, that's only fair. I'm gonna lose.
And I don't remember if it was under warranty. And I think when you typed, when we typed the serial number, I think it was like, oh yeah, it needs to be repaired. So I really think it was a recall.
Sorry, man. I'm really focused right now. He is throwing some major.
I know this is.
disrespect in my
I know
face.
this is a fucking crazy track.
It's my favorite track, and he's using my favorite character, and he's using items on me. He is dead.
Is Vietnam for me.
Yeah, this is PTSD right here. You're dead, dude.
This is like the lab for me, where you
Yeah.
want to cut corner. I hate it.
I can't even beat the developer ghost on this. It honestly depresses me that I can't even do it in my favorite track. And do you know what makes it worse? Everyone online says this is one of the easiest developer ghosts. It's
What
like,
I don't
am I good at this game or not?
Oh, you are.
What I hate about this track, like when you try to hop over the edge, you know, to shortcut, it won't let you.
Yeah, it's like an invisible wall. It's quite unforgiving.
And it's not that Oxide himself was a bitch, it was just learning how to get the timings right and just know the line to blue fire and not get zapped, because I kept getting electrocuted. Especially on the final turn here at the end. This always killed my Oxide run. I would always be tempted to go up and not
You
down.
mother trucker!
I cannot beat these AI on this, man.
I am stunned. Good game, Danger, dude. You raced well.
F you.
Yeah, pretty much. Enjoy your mail bomb.
Oh, dang, I didn't even beat the AI. I tried so hard.
And you know,
They kept killing me.
and I think during my ghost runs, I've changed my main quite a couple times from
Your third
Brenda.
PS2, Garrett. Ooh. Dang, man.
I have two new mains, and that's Spyro and Pinstripe.
How much would it cost to buy another PS2 now? Probably not very much.
Yeah,
as
you'd be
old
surprised.
as they are, probably $20-$30 maybe.
Is he, Garrett, are you talking about a fat PS2 or a slim model? Because I'm sorry, but I've had bad experience with slims.
Me too.
Slims, they're so flimsy. Mainly disk drive failures. Call me a fanboy, but I still think like my favorite console of all time is GameCube. 'Cause it's been the most worth console to collect in my opinion, since it's a lunchbox.
Well,
Nothing
y'all,
can break it.
I know it seems like we just started, but oh man, time flies, I tell you. But at least a short stream is better than no stream. And I am planning on doing the Minecraft Members World in around 45 minutes, 50 minutes from now. So that probably will be a rather short one as well. But I do love y'all very much, and I hope you all Have a wonderful night. Thank you to my members who joined and talked and played, and it's great to have y'all. And all of you in the chat as well. Hope you have a great one. And stay safe with the doo-doo virus and all that stuff. And as always, stay awesome. Goodbye, everybody.